Okay, so, hello. This is basically a tutorial thing for Firealpaca. It's really just a thing that I made for my friends who are just starting out with, like, art and stuff, and, we're kind of still trying to figure it out. Sorry, I'm really bad at talking. So basically, this is just going to be like a basic, like, run-of-the-mill tutorial thing. Keep in mind I don't normally use this program for things other than, like, animation, like drawing frames and stuff, but I kind of have a gist of how it works, so, yeah. So, basically, this is basically like the free version of Psy or whatever, Paint Tool Psy, which is what I usually use. At least some people have called it that, and basically it's also kind of serving as a replacement for, like, Mac users or whatever, because they can't get Psy on it or something, I think. But anyway, we should probably get started because I'm bad at talking, and oh my god. Yeah, I'm really bad at talking. Anyway, so yeah, basically open up a new thing like this. You have a layer. So, normally, first, like, get your brush size to about, like, 4 or 5. That's a pretty good size, and change your color. I normally make it a lighter color, like a light red or blue to sketch with, but sometimes I do like this color too, like a darker color, but never black or gray, because it's a lot harder to do your sketching on, because it's harder, like, it's harder to see or whatever, or something. I'm bad at explaining things. I'm just gonna delete that layer. So yeah, I'm gonna use this whitish color. Basically you start out, also if you want to, god, I am so off point, if you want to make this look white rather than transparent, you can just do this, and now it's white, ta-da. Okay, but basically you start out with your sketch, and, like, the reason you're using a kind of light color is because it's a sketch, and when you want to go back in line, you're going to want to have it a light or different than black color or whatever. All light is recommended. But basically you start out with your sketch, and you have to make it, like, really vague. Start your sketch out vague. Like, just get the shapes in order so you know what you're gonna do. Just get a basic layout of what you're gonna draw. So, like, this, I guess. It's a person. And then, normally I make another layer and lower the opacity of that first sketch layer and just do another sketch, probably zoom in a bit. I'm so used to Psy. Maybe use a little bit of a darker color, but not too much darker. And just make your sketch more detailed, but don't worry if it's still sketchy. And make sure to keep it like a 4 or 5 size, because if it's too skinny, it's going to be harder and it's going to look a lot worse or sketchier or whatever. So try to keep it in, like, the 4 or 5 range. And don't forget to use your, like, keyboard shortcuts. I mean, I know it's different with different computers, like Macs and stuff, but, like, if you're a Windows user, Control-Z is undo, and Control-Y is redo. And, those are the two things I use the most, but, I'm not sure how it is with Mac users, because I don't have a Mac. But yeah, basically, after you do the quick sketch, you just do a bit more detailed one. Add all the details you want it to be like, or whatever. God, I'm so bad at talking, sorry. And just do that or whatever. Like this. And then just delete the other layer, and there you have your other sketch. Oh, Skype. Lower the opacity, make a new layer. Like this time you can choose to do another detailed sketch if your quote unquote detailed sketch doesn't turn out quite the way you wanted it to. And you can do another sketch, but I'm kind of okay with this, so I'm gonna try and move on to line art. So you just move the opacity down to like maybe 30 or 25, and I normally use a dark color, but not necessarily black for my line art, because I can normally change the color later on, but I'm not sure how that works on this. You can just choose a color. I'm not sure how you can change it though, because I'm used to paint tool side. This is a lot different, but you basically make your brush a little bit smaller, like a 3, and your dark color, use your dark color, and just, you gotta make sure the lines are smooth. Don't like do this, because lines look a lot better when they're smooth. So, you know, I do a lot of the undoing and stuff because I want my lines to look good and stuff. And sometimes they look bad, like bleh. And sometimes they look decent, like not that, like that or something. But basically, once you're done with the line art, I'll just speed this up for you guys so you don't have to watch me struggle. Okay, so there's my sketch right there. Not sketch, lines. So yeah, normally just delete the sketch layer after you're done. I mean, sometimes there are some instances where you might want to keep it, but for the most part, you normally just delete it later. So basically, after you're done with this, you gotta make sure you don't have any open lines like this. I accidentally made my brush bigger. Why did I do that? Right there. Make sure you don't have any open lines, because it's just a lot easier to use a fill tool, like, but on a different language or whatever. Not language, oh my god, I'm so bad at this. But so basically, after you're done with this, make a new layer and move it to the bottom under this layer and get the colors you want and just lay them out. I mean, honestly, I'm being a bit of a hypocrite here because sometimes I don't lay out the colors, but shh, okay? Shh, don't think I said anything. I said nothing. But just lay out your colors you want. Go over with a base color. Just make your tool kind of big. Probably not that big. Maybe like this big. No, maybe a bit smaller, like 39. 40 is good. And just, okay, so I guess we won't be using the brush, the fill tool, because this isn't Paint Tool Sign, and I keep forgetting that I don't know how to do the selection source thing. So it's just gonna be like, just fill everything in. Whoops. Fill it all in with this base color thing. Oh, this is Lapis, by the way, from Steven Universe. It's a good show. You should check it out if you haven't. But yeah, basically do this, and then take your other colors and stuff, and where it's supposed to be, like, I use the color that's supposed to be her skin, and just use it as a base color, and then I'm taking her hair color, and just going over her hair. You might want to zoom in and maybe make your brush a little bit smaller, but you can go back and just like do this, and just fill in your thing until, you know, you have it how you want it. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at tutorials, by the way. This is like my first tutorial, my first time ever even talking for a thing, so my apologies if this is really bad. I am not good at talking. And so yeah, now I have her hair filled in. There's a little bit of darker blue in there, so I'm just gonna take this color and fix that. Don't worry about it getting outside the main, like out here, because you can just erase it later, which is normally what I do. Oh my god, people outside. Ugh. And then, you know, just make sure you always got your colors there. Fill in her eyes. Oops. Control the, very useful. Oops. So, I guess I'll speed this up. Okay, there we go. My cat just came in here. I don't know why I felt like saying that, but, you know, he might bug me, so he's a turd. Anyway, so once you're done with the whole coloring in and stuff, zoom in and take the eraser right here, or down here, and just slowly, just carefully do this. I mean, it seems tedious, but I mean, it is tedious, I will admit, but it's better than, you know, nothing. I'll speed this up too. Alright, and there we go. You can actually erase your color palette now if you want. And so there's our Lapis right there. Pretty, very nice. She's a blue baby. But, I probably got the colors wrong. But basically, after you're done with the color and the stuff, like that, well, you should definitely save. I haven't saved yet, believe it or not. But, just, I forgot to say save often. I can't believe I actually forgot to save. But save often, save very often, especially if your computer has, like, problems with crashing, because mine does, and it's a pain in the ass. Excuse my French if you don't like that, sorry. I think I might maybe do a follow-up video for shading, but for the meantime I'm gonna end this one here. Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff in Firealpaca that I'm not exactly the best with because I'm normally a paint tool SI user. And I only use this to, like, sketch out my animations because of the onion skin mode and stuff. But that's a whole other video if you guys are interested in that, that is. But, basically, that's the gist of it. If anything was unclear, feel free to ask me a question, and I'll be sure to get to you. But, for now, that's my basic tutorial. I might continue it, I might not. So, thank you for watching. Bye. I'm really awkward.